I'm Clover and welcome to the second episode of turning Genshin characters into Pokémon. Today we have 13 Pokémon to make. If you missed the previous episode, then last time I did Traveler, Veresa, Ito, Nilo, Fischl, Kirara and Navia. So if you're interested, check it out. Alright, let's get right into it. The first Pokémon I made is Yanfei. I'm actually really proud of this design. I think it turned out really great. So, Yanfei has these horn kind of things on her head because she's half Adeptus. And she's also a lawyer, so I wanted to take those as inspiration and mixing in another animal as the base creature. I made her a two-stage line. The first one is a little goat, and the bigger guy is an ibex with two scales on its horns, with which it passes judgment on others. The shiny kind of has a stupid inspiration. I was eating raspberry licorice, so that's why I made it black and pink. Here are the finished designs. The little guy is named Pompact, from Pompon and Pact as in agreement. And the bigger guy is named Judibex, from judge, ibex and lex meaning law. Next character is Kaveh. I took inspiration from his constellation, which is a bird of sorts. He has many colors, some feathers and flowy bits on his outfit, so I chose to make him a bird of paradise. But also those kinds of birds that are good at crafting stuff, the weaver birds. Oh, and that is cause Kaveh is an architect. I imagine this Pokemon would make houses for other small Pokemon to live in, but he doesn't do all the work alone. He has help, but that will be the next Pokemon. His shiny is based on Alhaitham for no particular reason. Here is the finished design. Oh, and its name is Pariarch, from Paradise, Architect, and Avi from Avian meaning bird. And now we have Alhaitham. For him I also took inspiration from his constellation, which seems to be a hawk, so that is the base animal. I also took inspiration from his burst, in which he uses these mirror kind of things to bounce the light off and damage enemies. I made the mirror pieces into feathers which he can detach with psychic energy to attack. But they is not only for attacking, they is also for creating holograms. That is how it helps Pariarch plan its buildings. It's like in Kaveh's idol where he uses Meherak to make holograms of his building. The Priava was an afterthought, to be honest, but I felt like this guy needed it. Maybe it should have been a 3-stage line, but I'll maybe do that later. Here is the finished design. The little guy is named Verdlet, from verd meaning green and let being a suffix for small. And the big guy is named Falcryse, from falcon and chrysos meaning gold, symbolizing his rich intellect and noble value. They are grass and psychic type. The next Pokemon I made is Kuro and his little pet. So, no surprises, but I based him off a dog, specifically a Shiba Inu. The first stage is just his pet because it was already a perfect design and looked like a Pokemon. But the next one I added inspiration from the Rift Hounds. His flag is now torn up because he is more rowdy and rough, and that's why he's gained the fighting type. The flag now kind of looks like the monster logo. I'm sure the Mega would be looking like the Golden Wolf Lord boss from Inazuma. I will do that someday, I promise. Anyways, here are the finished designs. The little guy is named Terruff, from Terra meaning earth and rough. And the big guy is named Rough Lethal, from rough, rubble and lethal. They are rock and fighting type. Oh, and I forgot to say, but the shinies are based on the purple Rift Hounds. Next up, we have someone very special, Venti, our first Archon on this series, and you bet I made him a legendary Pokemon. His birthday was not too long ago, so that's why he's here now. I also took inspiration from the Valin and Venti's little wind spirit from. That is what the first stage is based on too. The final stage is additionally based on Venti's god form. It has many flowy garments and wings, so that's what I used here. I mixed the wings with the Valin wings, but also made them a bit more fairy-like and made of wind elemental power. It actually has 2 sets of wings. Well, 6. 2 on the back and 4 on the front that also work as arms. Its hood is now off, revealing its dragon-like head. Also, To its leg I added the same pattern as Venti God form has. And you can evolve it by giving it a Cecilia flower. Here are the finished designs. The first stage is called Selfin, from Zephyn and Sylph, though it kind of sounds like dolphin too. But I guess it's alright, cause it a little bit looks like it. The big guy is called Aerolith, from Aero, Elysium and Myth. Oh, and the normal colors are more Venti-like, while the shiny colors are more Devalin-like. And next we have Eula. I wasn't really sure what to base her off of, cause she doesn't really have any animal related to her, and her constellation looks like a crown in some waves or something. But then I remembered the secretary bird. I think it fits Eula quite a bit, cause both seem to have strong legs, both slay, and are noble-like but still good fighters. I made it an ice and steel type. Ice is explanatory, but steel is cause she's a knight and I wanted something good with ice typing. Also, the claws are made of steel cause it uses them as weapons, same way the secretary bird attacks with their feet. Here are the finished designs. The little guy is called Friora, from tiara, and frio meaning cold in Spanish. And final evolution is called Regalaise, from regal and glaze, meaning ice in French. Oh, and the shiny is not really based on anything, I just wanted to make it a little bit more purple. Our final Pokemon of the episode belongs to Yoimiya. She has lots of goldfish motifs, so that's her base animal I took inspiration from. And of course, I couldn't leave out her fireworks, so this will be a firework goldfish. And yes, it is a water and fire type. I made it have many colorful fins mimicking fireworks. The top fin on its head kind of resembles Yoimiya's ponytail thing. In the eye it has her little tattoo symbol. The little guy has her big bow as its back fin. The shinies aren't really based on anything. It's just the cool colors I liked, though it kind of looks like Frutiger Arrow, which isn't a bad thing. Here are the finished designs. The little guy is named Tamakoi, from Koi and Tama meaning firework ball in Japanese. And the big guy is named Natsubi, from Hanabi meaning firework, Atsu meaning heat or summer warmth, and Bi meaning fire or beauty. Congratulations! You have made it to the end of the video. What did you think of the Pokemon? Let me know, and I'm also open for tips. By the way, I have my coffee shop open, so if you want, you can commission me for Pokemon or other art. Anyways, thank you for watching till the end. I really hope you enjoyed.